All right, hey guys, Jason here. We're back up here at JC Lewis Ford. This is my local Ford dealership, and we got a lot of F-150 still, although employee pricing, as you can see, is moving them out. Gone. Starting to kick these out of here. But what I thought would be interesting to do today is to take a look at these, because we have one back there, 2, 3, 4 full rows, probably. God, well, let's see here. We got 4 rows, and how many do we have per row if we just kind of ballpark it, just to get an idea, plus some other ones scattered around on here. But I went through this whole lot of all the F-150s that are here new, and I got the highest and lowest. But what do we got here? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So 4 rows, we got about 80. There's about 80 F-150s on this lot alone, about 80 of them, 20, 40, 60, 80 for the fourth, plus the other ones there. So about 80 F-150s on this lot. What is the highest and the lowest prices we're gonna find on here? Now, I actually know where they are, but we've looked at some of these before, and it's kind of mind-blowing when you really think about it and you dive in on it. So let's look at this. Here's a 2-wheel drive, okay, 2-wheel drive STX F-150 right here. What are we coming in at on this thing? $48,000. Now, I think we can beat that by a smidge, but that is a 2-wheel drive with the 2.7 in it, 2.7 EcoBoost, 2-wheel drive, but I think we can beat that a little bit lower. Let's see, we'll find highest, lowest, that kind of thing. Remember, we do have an XLT on here. I believe it's this one. There's an XLT Ford that is still a 2024. This is probably it right here. 2024 with the 5-liter coming in at 70 grand. Now, this may not be the most expensive one on this lot, but I do tell you that this is the most ridiculously priced one. Now, you do get some options in here, but they're really not that much. When you think about it, 10 grand for this equipment group, 303A. You can see your options on here, but I mean, this is insane when you're looking at a vehicle that base price is 53 grand. $16,000 in options makes this $70,000, but they did give you $2,000 savings and another $2,000 here, so you're at 72. But $70,000 for a 2024. This thing will never move. Now, with employee pricing, you're gonna get about 7 grand off on there. You're gonna jump on it, and it's a 2022. Pretty crazy, but again, we can beat that. Ford can actually beat that, even just on this lot. And there's no platinums here, nothing like that. We can still beat this on the lot we have here. So we're gonna keep walking around. Here's another one you guys have seen me point at many times on here. Another one right here. Now, this is a Lariat. That was a $70,000 XLT. 2024. This is a Lariat version, as we see right here. Lariat. I'll get my little flashlight out here for you so we can see. And this is a 2025 Lariat with a 3.5 hybrid in there that you can see on there. We're coming in at 73 and some change, $74,000 for this. I still don't think that's the highest on an F-150, but it is a Lariat, and that's got some price to it. That's got some pop. That one's been sitting here for a very long time. So we look around here. Now, here's another one. What do we got here? Here's another one of these STXs right here. And this one, that's actually used. It's got a used sticker in it. Here's another one right here. These STXs, I think that this, let's see if this is 2-wheel drive. And see what we got on here. And this is our best price on the lot right here. This is a 2025. This is a F-150 Super Crew 4x2, okay, 2.7 V6, but it is 2-wheel drive only. It is $47,800. $47,800 is the best price on this lot for the cheapest F-150, and it's 2-wheel drive for $48,000 is the cheapest vehicle we have here, according to that. Now, what about this? Look at this. Is this the most expensive? Woo! Lightning. Let's go take a look at this thing right here, okay? F-150 Lightning. Look at that. Kind of cool. I like the blue on there. Flash. Pretty fancy. Look at all this stuff. You got the frunk in the middle or in the beginning of this thing. And what are we coming in at on here? 72. Well, we were actually, you know what, though? This gets beat by the XLT that's over there. So that's pretty interesting to see as well, too. So we've been through them all. It's crazy to realize the power of these numbers. Okay, what we're seeing on here. This stuff is just crazy when you're doing the math, when you're putting this stuff together. There's no reason for these vehicles, these trucks, to be this expensive as we're seeing today. I'm looking here, I'm gonna find it. There was another one on here. Again, I went through every single truck on here, and another one was kind of mind-blowing kind of setup, and I'm gonna find it on here and see where it is so I can put it into perspective. Is this it right here? That one? No, that's still that one. We're gonna keep looking, but these prices, again, employee pricing, you're gonna get some discounts on them, but those discounts are like less than 10%. That's not all that good. These are 47s, these are two-wheel drive ones. That's the same thing there too. I'm not expecting any magic on this one. Sorry, I know I'm kind of just about me right now here. I'm looking for it for you. We'll find it. But anyway, oh, what do we got here? Look at that. It's got that fancy pearlescent, whatever they call that, paint. Look at that paint. It's like gorgeous. Okay, that paint is just like diamond. It looks amazing. I can't remember what they call that. We'll look at it on the list here. Is this one take the cake? Nope, we're only at $71,000. This is a Lariat again. Lariat. Look at that paint. That paint is incredible. Lariat right here. This is a 3.5 EcoBoost Lariat model coming in at $72,000, and this color is Star White Metallic is the name of this color on here. Beautiful trucks. Another $70,000 one, but that is not our king. That's not taking the cake. And let's see here. What is this right here? Okay, here's a F150 XLT. Okay, standard XLT, working man's truck. Looks pretty nice. Got the wheels, got the setup on there it is, but I am noticing that we don't have any tow hooks on the front of that, where we got tow hooks on the front of everything else. That means two-wheel drive. So this is a two-wheel drive F150 and an XLT. What does that cost? We already know that 48 grand for a STX version. This one's not bed lined. Got power back here. It's got the fancy, you know, it doesn't even have that split tailgate, but it's got some fancy crap going on in the tailgate here. It's all neat and cool. Tail bed lights and stuff. But, you know, the XTX one, we were $48,000 for a two-wheel drive. What's this two-wheel drive cost us? We got running boards. Look at that. $57,000 for, again, and we are still at a 2.7 EcoBoost. This is a two-wheel drive XLT 2.7 EcoBoost, and we are still at $57,000. Okay, that's pretty crazy when you do the math and you think about that. Pretty nuts in reality. So where's our winner? Our winner is over here. Okay, the most expensive one on a lot is our winner. And we're gonna walk over and take a peek at that. I don't remember which one of these it is. I have to actually look. I think it's this one. I think it's this guy right here, pretty sure. We got the fancy switch out tailgate, you know, with that multifunctional tailgate, still not even bed lined. Not even bed line. No bed liner in it. Yeah, you got all these fancy hoopla crap going on over there with the switch setup. I can't even see what that is over there, but you're going to have like different power things and all this fancy stuff because it's, you know, all that power boost stuff that you get in here. Yeehaw, cool, great stuff. 2400 kilowatt inverter, whatever you got going. Neat stuff, cool, yeehaw. And you got the neat rear tailgate, real cool. And what are we coming in at for this thing? Where are we sitting at? Well, this one here, we have a 3.5, okay? So you do got a 3.5 in this thing. 2025, 3.5, carbonized gray metallic, and pretty sweet truck. And you come in at the winner, $77,000. And this is our hybrid, it's the Power Boost model. And so that's winning, but $77,000 Lariat trim. Lariat trim, 77 grand for a Power Boost model. Let that sink in. Holy cow, that packs some punch when you think about it. So employee pricing is moving a few of them. There's about 12, I think. I counted about 12 that are missing from this lot. So they're moving them. But look at that price range from two-wheel drive at $47,000 for a F-150 two-wheel drive to $77,000 for Lariats to even $73,000 for XLTs, or a two-wheel drive XLT with no bed liner and none of that kind of stuff in there for $57,000. These prices are pretty high on these F-150s. So people are like, well, why hasn't Chevy jumped in on the employee pricing? You know what? Chevy prices are a heck of a lot better. They really don't need to. This needs some work. They need something done here in this whole realm to get back to reality. It's kind of crazy. So let me know your thoughts down below. Thanks for watching.